Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Prefix 18. This prefix today is semi. S-E-M-I as a word beginning. Okay, let's get right into it. We can have a number of meanings. Sometimes it could simply mean half. Sometimes it could mean partial or not complete, so that's not necessarily around 50%. Could mean somewhat, or it could mean occurring twice in a period. All right, now semi has two acceptable pronunciations. So sometimes you could hear it as semi, and sometimes you could hear it as semi. Both pronunciations are acceptable. All right, let's continue. As a prefix, semi combines with adjectives and nouns to create adjectives that mean partly or not completely. All right, and we have 8 examples here to show just how it's used. Here's the first one, semi-annual, meaning occurring twice a year. So that's the one where it's twice in a period. It is a semi-annual event, so it happens 2 times a year. Semi-casual, somewhat casual, not completely, something probably in between casual and formal. The party is not going to be formal. You can dress semi-casual, so maybe not totally casual, but semi-casual. Okay, semi-celebrity. I hear this one a lot. One who is almost a celebrity, but not quite. In our small town, he is well known. He is sort of a semi-celebrity, so you might hear it that way. All right, let's continue. Semicircle, of course, a half circle. So if you're drawing a circle and you kind of cut it in half like that, that'd be a semicircle. A protractor, the ones that the elementary school kids use for math. Protractor is in the shape of a semicircle. Okay. Semi-conscious, meaning only partially conscious, not completely. So as the drug wore off, he was in a semi-conscious state. Okay, good. Semi-final. A playoff in the round with only 4 teams or players left. So after the semifinals are over, then it goes down to the finals because 4 teams probably eliminate 2 more teams. Then it goes to the last 2 teams. That's the finals. That's usually for the championship of whatever sport it is. So those 2 tennis players will be matched in this semi-final. Okay. Let's continue. Semi-clad, partly clothed. They want those models to pose semi-clad. Okay, you could say that. Semi-autobiographical, meaning, partly or somewhat autobiographical. So remember, an autobiography is when somebody writes a story about themselves. So in this case, they wrote the story, but maybe they kind of based it on their own life, but changed a lot. Too much to probably say it's completely autobiographical, but it's kind of based on something they experienced in their life. His book is semi-autobiographical. It is somewhat based on his life, but not completely. Okay, anyway, hope you got it. I hope it's clear. I hope it was informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.